This episode brought to you by Nicholson Realty 2.0, Chuck's Sewer, Drain, and Plumbing. The Gas City Performing Arts Center.
Start here. All right, welcome to Garage Talk from the Downtown Barber Lounge, Marion, Indiana. This is Travis. Number 2 on seniority, Victor.
Yes, sir. How's it going?
This is Austin, a new apprentice.
Hello.
Been here a month. And then we got the youngest barber in the state of Indiana, Eli. Eli, you want to share your story again?
Yeah, so
You need a drink yet?
at 16, I enrolled into a program with Madison Grant, but they didn't tell me it was a cosmetology program, and I did not want to do that. So when I went to Amber's, where I went to barber school at, they told me that I was enrolled in cosmetology, and I was like, oh no, I'm not doing this. So I went back to Madison Grant, and they weren't gonna, the barber schedule is Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and they told me no, that I couldn't get out on Thursdays and Fridays. So I went to online high school while doing barber school, and I got my high school diploma at 16, and then graduated barber school at 17, and now I'm here.
Working with Dad and a couple other guys.
Oh yeah,
And these guys are pretty cool to work with.
absolutely.
All right.
I love it. I enjoy coming to work.
And you're building your clientele.
Yep.
Your dad and Victor's probably already got a pretty good clientele going, so
Yeah.
and you
So-
probably enjoy all the clients come in, right?
Yeah, so it's been nice to hear everybody's story, hear all the jokes that they have to say, and for everybody to mess with Vic when they come in here, all the kids.
Man, Vic gets picked on, doesn't he?
Every kid, especially Varner.
Yeah, I heard the Varner boys like give him a hard time. I think they want a golf challenge,
Oh yeah,
from what I hear.
and me and Vic will smoke them.
Sounds like we're gonna have to make it happen.
Okay, Andy, if you're listening, there's a challenge
on.
coming on.
It's on.
But so Eli started when he was 16, got his license when he's 17. And like I mentioned, he's the youngest barber in the state of Indiana, licensed barber.
Yes.
But you were talking about cosmetology school. What's cosmetology?
So the difference between cosmetology and barbering is not really a whole lot, but cosmetology, they can do nails. So I did not want to do nails or feet. Absolutely not.
I don't think you speak that language.
No. They can do waxing. Is there anything else different that they do? Waxing and nails?
That's about it. They focus mainly on the women's haircuts, the colors, the
Yeah.
vertical textures, the
And
colors.
I'm not a fan of women's hair. I had to do 2 or 3 when I was in barber school, and it just was not fun. But cosmetologists cannot use the straight razor, and we can. So I use straight razor every day. So it's been pretty important that I chose that instead of cosmetology.
So how about my bald head? Could you use a straight razor on that?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's go to Austin. Austin, you're the apprentice.
Yes, sir.
You've been here a month, correct? Mm-hmm. And we'll talk with Travis in a minute about the apprenticeship program, but you're enjoying it, right?
Yeah, man. I get hands-on experience every day in here. I learn something new that I'm actually going to be able to apply in the barbershop each day. So it's been great.
Then, so you're getting your hands-on experience here, but you also have to take online classes?
Yeah, I got to do an online course. I take Wednesdays off so that way I can spend a lot of time focusing on my testing and things like that that I
Okay.
got to do for the online study.
Okay. We gotta come back to Victor. Victor, oh wait, I think I heard you say you got married.
Yes, sir. I got married this past year. It's been great. Got 3 kids now. Got 3 kids in 1 year.
Man,
I'm telling you.
you were working overtime.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But you're still, hear that? But you're still loving it here, right?
Yes, I love every minute of it. It's been great. Gaining more clientele, and we just opened up from Monday through Saturday, so that's been wonderful as well. Been just trying to grow the business.
So, do all of you work Monday through Saturday?
No, we got Eli and Travis and Austin work Monday through Friday, and then I work Tuesday through Saturday.
Okay, I was gonna say, because normally you guys,
Austin joins him on Saturday.
Yes,
Okay.
and Austin will be taking the walk-ins on Saturday.
okay, cool. And Austin's in the back room that we'll take a look at in a minute, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, let's go to the owner and the founder.
Welcome back.
Travis, yes, we've been here before. Appreciate you letting us come back. But things are going good, right? This place is
things are great, man.
expanding.
We're growing, and that's our goal is just keep growing. keep growing until we turn this place into something that I couldn't even have dreamed of. You know, so that's my mission. These guys, they're a blast to be around, and they're helping me make it happen.
Yep.
Without the extra help in here, I couldn't have a walk-ins welcome on the window.
Right.
It would be strictly appointments only, and I would lose more than I could keep just from being busy. I've been there, I've done that, I've seen that.
And that's, like I said, you expanded, so we'll take a look at that in a few minutes. But you know, obviously you've got your clientele down. These other guys are building theirs, correct?
Yes.
Which, like anything, it takes time. But we talked off camera about this apprenticeship program. You need to let some of these people know that there is an apprenticeship program out there for you know, kids that might be getting out of high school, somebody that might be looking for a career change.
Yeah, you nailed it. All the above. It's for anybody that's interested, you know, whether they were a young boy and they grew up wanting to play barber, you know, or anybody right now that's a high school student that's cutting the baseball team, the basketball team. So it's designed for those people that can already cut, that already know, that possess those skills. Like Austin over here, he kills every cut that I've seen so far. It's not tailored to somebody that just wants to jump into it with their first haircut or two, or maybe they've got 3 under their belt. Now we can work with that. It'll be a little bit slower process, but the apprenticeship program is brand new to the state of Indiana. Indiana has passed it. It's for accredited barbers or accredited barbershops. They register with the Department of Labor, and all of your schooling is done online through Grace Beauty and Barber. They're going to be who you contact. One of the first ones to contact. If you want to come talk to me about it, you can come talk to me about it, but we will reach out to them. They'll get everything going, and your online is, all your schooling's done online. All of your in-person training is done here at the shop. And as long as you have Victor, myself, or Eli in the shop, the apprentice is free to practice everything in here.
Wow. And you say, so there's only 2 areas in town, right? Or in the county?
There's 2 barbershops in the county that do it. It's Downtown Barber Lounge, which is where we're at today, and it's Elite Barber Lounge and Academy, which is operated and owned by Antonio Brown.
Okay.
That's on South Adams Street.
Okay.
So we are the only 2 accredited apprenticeships at this time.
Yeah. And see, and that's awesome right there, because you're giving a shout out to another barber here in
Oh
town.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, no love or nothing but love
Right.
for Tony. Tony's the one that turned me onto this program. I talked to Eli and Victor about it at first. At first, I don't think that they were exactly too keen on it because we had to do that struggle of going through barber school. You know, with all the state mandates and everything, and all them 1,500 hours. So they weren't super keen on it at first. But, you know, once we got Austin adds to the camaraderie in the barbershop. Everything just flows, and we all 4 get along great. So that's a huge blessing.
That's a key.
But the apprenticeship program is 2,000 hours.
Okay.
As opposed to 1,500 at a traditional barber school. If you go to a traditional barber school, you're paying the school.
Right.
And those clients that you're cutting their hair, they're also paying the school.
Right.
You may just walk away with a couple dollars in tips. Now, if you come in here and you join us under this apprenticeship program, everything you earn is your earnings.
Yep.
There are some small fees that monthly through the school, and then also monthly to the shop. We're talking bare minimum.
Right.
And the opportunity for you to, you know, actually earn a decent living. So like Austin over here, he walked away from his job to do this. This is how serious he was.
Right.
So once I seen that he had that stake in the game, I knew we had to keep it.
Yep, for sure. Yeah, anybody that makes that commitment, for sure. And but you worked a full-time job while you went to school, correct?
I did, yeah. Full-time at Walmart DC, full-time at the barber school, and I had no life.
Right.
You know, but I knocked 1,500 hours out in 10 months.
Wow.
Whereas opposed to Eli, you know, he spent 15 months knocking his out.
Yep.
But if I wasn't at barber school over in Kokomo, then I was over at Walmart Distribution Center. If I wasn't over there, then I was at the school.
Yep.
7 days a week, nonstop.
And like you said, you know, that's a sacrifice you were willing to make.
I knew there was something better
Yeah.
than punching the time clock.
Yep.
I knew that there was something different. I wanted to go find the difference.
That's perfect. That's good. Victor, how about you? What were you working anywhere when you decided to do this?
Yeah, I actually worked at Texas Roadhouse for a little bit, like while I was going to school, and then I switched to Myers just because it was closer. I didn't have to drive, stay late till like 2 a.m, coming home, and then doing the same thing all over again. Then I also, after I finished school, I ended up working 2 jobs. Worked for ResCare for a little while. I think I said that the last time, and then finally I'm not working at Rescue anymore. I got able to take that jump and just do the barbershop, and been really committed to it, and it's been great.
You see, I keep hearing sacrifice and commitment.
Yes, sir.
Austin, where'd you work at before you decided to do this full time?
I drove truck, so something that a lot of people would consider maybe a lifelong career. It just wasn't what I wanted to do. Ever since I got out of high school, I knew I wanted to be a business owner of some sort. I tried to go to barber school before, and I ended up having my first child. It wasn't feasible for me to financially make it going to school full time and
Right.
trying to put food on the table. So I had to quit and put that aside for a while. This opportunity came about, and I jumped right on it because I know this is what I want to do in the long run, and it's been great so far.
All right, so I've got commitment, I've got sacrifice, and I've got confidence you knew what you wanted to do. Eli, how long have you wanted to do this?
I tell you, ever since I can remember, there's nothing else I've wanted to do, and I made it happen.
And you were working as well, too.
Yep.
Plus, online school.
Yep, I did online school. So I worked at a mill in Alexandria, and I would be there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, from about 3 till whenever we were done, really. It depended. And then then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I was at barber school. And then Sundays I had off, so I would usually watch the Bears games.
Okay. Bears, okay. Speaking of that, who's winning the Super Bowl?
Seahawks,
What's the score?
1,000,000.
I asked him earlier how many digits are in a million.
I got Seahawks.
You're going
as well.
Seahawks?
I think it might be a close game, but I got
Close
Seahawks.
game. Victor, you're going to say the same thing, aren't you?
Seahawks, yes sir.
Close
Seahawks.
or a blowout?
I'd say probably might be a blowout. I'd say a blowout.
Travis?
I say Seahawks by 21.
Seahawks. Ooh, he's going 3 scores. What's the over-under? Anybody look yet?
I have not looked. I just know Patriots look atrocious.
Yeah, and Drake May's shoulders supposedly not very good.
The Denver game was
Yeah.
second string quarterback, backup QB under there,
Yep.
and you barely handled business.
Yep.
We're not talking about the Tom Brady New England.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. You gotta love Rabel though. I mean that's but we're from Indiana. Not very many Patriots fans around here.
No, absolutely not. Yeah, boo.
Okay, now I got to throw this question out there, everybody, though. On the haircuts, how tough is it to do a youngin'?
The little kids, they're normally not that bad. Like they'll sit in my chair. I'm gonna talk to the parents just like I'm talking to you, and then that's soothing to them because it's almost like, hey, they're talking to my mom like that. My mom's talking to him like that. My dad's calm. He's calm talking to my dad. So they might cry for maybe 3-4 minutes, but then they normally just admit defeat.
Yep.
They see that I'm persistent, and then they just give up.
And I think you mentioned earlier, teenagers are probably the hardest
The
to cut
teenagers are the trickiest ones.
because they want their cut. Mom and dad want
They
something
want
different.
their cut specific. They want a little long and shaggy on top, and mom wants it short.
Yep.
So you've got to find that fine line to where you can please the one that's paying for it versus the one that's wearing it.
Yep.
And that's the bad part about it. The bad part is if you go too short, then they just go home and then they tell their buddies, "Oh, don't go to that shop.
Yeah.
They chop me.
Yeah. You gotta.
Don't go down there to that shop. They chop me."
Yeah. I'd say I never put that together, but that's true. I mean, that's.
And
I'm
all
sure
we
that
did was
goes
what
on.
mom wanted.
Right. But they don't tell their friends
They
that.
don't tell their friends
That's
that part,
right.
no.
That's
They
right.
leave that out.
Victor, how about you with the youngins? You like doing the youngins?
Yeah, I enjoy cutting kids' hair. It doesn't really bother me. Most of the time, you just have to put a phone in their hand, let them play with the comb, or then they just relax. So it's always good cutting the younger kids. Sometimes you'll have the one that'll cry a little bit more than usual, but most of the time they're good.
And is that like sometimes where you got to put your fingertips on their head
Yeah,
and kind
just
of?
a little bit, and then, yeah. But
Austin, have you did any youngsters?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Little ones?
Yeah, I have a 4-year-old son myself, so I'm used to cutting him. But from about 4 years old and under, if they won't sit still, it can be a little bit troublesome.
Right.
Like Travis said, as long as you can communicate with the parent and the parent's on board with helping you out,
Right.
it usually goes pretty smooth.
Take a little bit longer? For a younger one?
It can. It just depends.
What about you, Eli? How about the youngins?
I love them. They're some of the most loyal clients you will ever have in your life, just because if they've been coming to you since they were 2 years old, and they'll be here till they move away, or they do something, or they'll be with you their whole life.
Right.
And one of my first clients I ever had in here was a little kid, and he still comes to me to this day, and he loves it in here.
Good.
And he's one of my favorite clients, and he's just chill.
And you guys see a lot of things that you can look out the window all day too, don't you?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
go ahead, check that out. That's our free entertainment right there.
You guys ever count how many ambulances drive by in a day?
It's countless. Countless amount. But this little lady right here, she tried to drive that little bitty car through 4 foot of snow.
So you guys go get her unstuck?
Yep.
So you're talking about the lady that's right there with the shovel right now?
Oh, yeah.
So somebody's stuck right now.
I said we could.
Yeah. I'm gonna go push them out.
All right. Look at these guys. This community service. That's awesome.
Before he takes off, though, Ted, Austin's got something he wants to tell you.
What you got,
RH,
Austin?
baby.
I.O.
There we go.
That's right. That guys, for sure.
Next year we're back on.
That's right.
Be right
Now,
back.
I'm going to ask Travis, it's not just haircuts here. You can get your beard and mustache taken care of, right?
Yeah, you can do anything. If you wanted just the beard, we got services for just the beard. We do the haircuts. We do the kids' haircuts. We got a hot towel service. We got a steamer, which falls underneath our deluxe. And we just added Viking Revelation. It's the face care kit for men. So you can get our platinum service, which consists of the haircut, a razor beard line, or a full face shave. You'll get the steamer. You'll get 2 hot towels put on you, and then you'll get some. You'll get the scrub, the exfoliating scrub.
Okay.
You'll get a foaming cleanser. You'll get some moisturizer for your face. We'll put some eye cream down here on you, which really tightens up that eye, and it does work, man. Because I
Really?
felt like when I got it done, I felt like my eyes were like that.
Uh-huh.
So it's crazy. But we're firm believers in you get at Downtown Barber Lounge. You get to choose your experience.
Yep.
If you want to come in for that lunchtime cut because you got to be back at work in 20, 25 minutes, we got you. But if you want to come in and you want to sit here for 35, 40 minutes and kind of pamper yourself, you can do that too.
Wow.
So choose your experience. That's what we're big on.
That's perfect.
And look, these boys got that girl unstuck
Yes.
already.
Yeah.
They were over there for 40 minutes stuck. They go over there and give 2 little tugs.
That's great. Your employees are out there pushing somebody out of the snow. Look, they just came back in. So it's community service here too, right?
Oh yeah.
Not just haircuts and beards. And,
We're for the people.
see, and that's perfect. That's perfect. So Travis, let everybody know how they can get a hold of you. Let them know where
you
you're
can get
at.
a hold of us. We're at downtownbarberlounge.com. If you log on, that gives you access to our schedule. That tells you the days that we're here. We're here Monday. We're open Monday through Saturday. We've got 4 of us in shop for Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. You can find me, Eli, and Austin in here on Monday. So 3 of us on Mondays, 4 of us every other day, and then 2 of us on Saturday.
Okay.
And if you're old school and you don't want to click a link, you can call us at 765-616-6108. That's the shop phone here. We all have it on our phone. We'll answer it when we can. It's not the greatest way to get a hold of us,
Right,
but it is it's available for you.
Yep. And it's right here on Nebraska Street, downtown.
211 South Nebraska Street.
211 South Nebraska.
DowntownBarberLounge.com.
Yep. It's an awesome place. It's just, you can just come in here and look around, and it's pretty crazy. Looks good.
Hey, appreciate it.
We're gonna take a walk in the back and take a look back there.
Back in Austin's lair, I think he might be ready to show you.
I think he is. Let's go. Let's head back this way.
What's your guys' prices?
$20 for a haircut.
All right, here's Austin's lair. Man, you got a TV on the wall and everything.
Yeah, we just slapped it together in a little, like around 2 months. It's got it looking nice back here.
It is. I mean, this is just.
We got a local artist coming in to look at putting some art on the wall, and it's coming together nice.
This is really nice. And I like the basketball hoop there. That's
Oh yeah, if you come in and you can hit 2 free throws from the TV back here, you get $5 off your cut.
oh, you hear that? Make two shots from about, it might be 15 feet, you think?
Maybe 10.
10? You get $5 off your haircut. Wow, you got the ball and everything, the hoop, TVs, everything good. Now, I gotta ask Travis again real quick. Walk-ins every day?
Yeah, walk-ins every day.
Okay.
More than welcome, especially with 4 of us in the shop. So that's one of the things that I love about having these guys with me is, yeah, we're there are times where we're all busy, but the majority of the time, if there's 4 people in here, your wait time is going to be minimal.
Right. Yeah.
And that's so different. That's so different.
Yep.
You know, because when I was just by myself just 3 years ago, I was appointment only.
Mm-hmm.
And then we added Victor, and we started, you know, getting a little bit busier, but we're still able to work in some walk-ins.
Right.
And then Eli joined us. So now we're even more walk-in friendly. And now that we have Austin, we're walk-in friendly around the clock.
Yep.
But the good old saying, one of the things that I've always told these guys is, if you don't have anything going on and you want to get busy, order some lunch. Because as soon as your lunch is delivered, somebody's walking through that door. It's tried and true, and it's never failed.
A lot of times you're eating a cold lunch, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's true. But yep, this looks good. We appreciate everything you guys are doing. And like you mentioned earlier, you know, hey, this is a small business. Support them. Travis supports small businesses, so you want to come down and hear some stories, tell some stories?
Oh, we love to hear the stories.
Right?
We
you guys,
love to hear
You guys
them.
probably know everything about the county and the city and everything that's going on, everything's coming, but you guys just keep that to yourselves.
That's right.
Well, what's said here stays here, right?
Hey, what happens in the barbershop stays in the barbershop.
Always.
All right. Travis, thanks so much.
I
We
appreciate you,
appreciate
Ted.
it. And we'll talk to you all next time.
All right, Bob.